Hello. If you're watching this, that means I've pressed the right hotkey to start recording. So hello YouTube. There's not many videos on Gundam Online, and what shit means. If you can't read kanji, you just kind of have to fumble around, or you can join a clan like Goon Squad and ask around. Here's the two servers. This is Shangri-La. This is the shorter one. The longer named one is Francesca or Francesca. I don't know exactly how they pronounce that over in Japan. Half the trouble of getting into this game is logging in, and you have to do it through a VPN. What the Fast has a free VPN that you can route through a server in Japan to let you log in, because this game is only for people in Japan. The merits of such things, I don't know. I think they could probably milk a few more thousands of dollars, maybe even like $1 million or so, just opening this up to the Western Gundam fans, but they just have no interest in doing so. Speaking as devil's advocate, the balance of this game is not something Westerners are used to playing. It is brutal. Asian gameplay is all about the knockdowns and being the cheapest bastard you could possibly be, and you all fucking know it. Usually it takes a couple times to try and log in, but once you do log in, you can usually stay for hours, with the occasion of resetting your VPN. And good God, this is taking forever. I'd like to also say that the gameplay videos out there, you don't find a whole lot of like the Gundam and Mobile Suit you want, but the reason for that is how you get new mobile suits in this game is just really ridiculous. It's all a matter of chance. So you can get 1 or 2 characters per server. One is the Fetties, and the other is Glorious Zeon, because Zeon has all the cool mobile suits, and you guys know it, right? If this was any other Gundam series besides a Universal Century one, I'd probably be like on the side of the Gundams. But since it is Universal Century and Zaku's are where it's at, here we go. I am Commander Melander in this particular game because it rolls off the tongue, and I was part of one of those YouTube series that I really enjoyed where it was a machinima of Halo 2 or 3. I think it was Halo 3. It was called Matchmaking or Lobby or something. And it was basically what the FPS guys were doing, the characters that you played during PvP, what they were doing between matches, and while the lobby was gearing up before they got, you played them. So immediately, this screen, this is your dailies. Okay. Some of these, I'm not sure. They can be kills, or I think this one's kills, or capturing 3 command posts. This one, I'm pretty sure is just the movement distance. Usually it's 80,000, but it's 100,000 now, which means you have to boost or move that much distance. These are your regular challenges. They're kind of like a set achievement lists. Like you notice that I've got a whole bunch that are on 9, and some that I haven't done at all. They just basically unlock and give you boosts and bonuses, and sometimes mobile suits as you go through. They'll either happen or they won't, and since I can't read kanji, I couldn't tell you, exactly what they were doing. If you go onto the Japanese wiki, you can find exactly what you want. Pilot coordinate, you just change out your appearances and stuff. Once you pick that initial appearance, it costs money and an in-game item to change it. You have your headwear, your hairstyle, and your skin color. Your voice, you can change your voice. I've got this one because it's really ridiculous. just because, you know. Because it sounds ridiculous when, you know, these little girl voices go, Shijian, you know. So, while I'm talking about that... Nope, that was the wrong button. That is also the wrong button. Third time is not the charm. I swear it's one of these. Anyway, we'll just go to the button over here then. To get your characters to say Zion, I don't know how you pronounce it, but they always go Jion, you know, because, you know, S's and Z's are G's to the folks of the Japanese persuasion. Go into here, right here. Okay, and you've got the hotkeys for all three of your quick voice menus, and you can go in and change them. Okay, as far as I know, the very bottom one is the there you go, Jigjian, you know. It sounds really ridiculous, and you could you know, spam it after every kill, but it's not the generic selection, so you have to set it. It took me forever to find that because I was so pissed when I couldn't do it. You've got your shop. If you purchase mobile suits, they're all rentals, and basically anything with a green blueprint that you get from a reward is a rental. And they've got great stats, but you can't customize them in any form. You know, they're all high level, and they're useful in their own way, but they just don't work. Okay. You got materials. These are mobile suit parts. For the most part, until you're ready to actually build a suit, I wouldn't really save up on these, you know. The gold ones are for gold mobile suits most of the time. Lower level gold suits will take these 3- and 4-star silver ones, and just regular Joe Blow silver blueprints will take these. Silver blueprints can be upgraded 20 times the mobile suit. You can change the stats. Go to my Mighty Goof custom here. So I've upgraded this thing fully as much as I could, and it's all chance based. Okay, if I take a silver ticket, we'll go to this other one. I can upgrade any of these stats. This is armor, speed, boost capacity, boost recharge speed, stability. This is your carrying weight. You know, if you carry too many heavy weapons, you need to have a higher stat than this, or else you get knocked down a lot. Now, because I have excess capacity, load capacity, it gives me a modifier to my boost, either recharge or capacity. I'm not sure which. This is your homing beacon. If you press a button, you'll find out in your tutorial you can go back to the spawn screen and change cap points more easily. When you go to research these, you'll see that this is the premium ticket and this is the regular ticket that you can buy. And as you upgrade the stat, this shit goes down. So I've upgraded stability quite a bit. You'll notice that this stat doesn't fail, but it gives you like really ridiculous returns. And seeing as you've only had a finite amount of upgrades, this is a gold blueprint, by the way, which means it has 30 upgrades, and you get, you know, regular success, great success, or just, you know, kind of a failure, and you just kind of you know, get zonked out. After you're done upgrading, or if you don't like the way it upgraded, you know, the kind of rolls you were getting, you had shitty luck, you know, you can press this and it will return all of your stats to nothing. I used a gold card to make this suit, so I got bonus stats when it was made. That's pretty much the upgrading. For the weapons, it's much the same thing. Each weapon's got its own different thing. You know, F is usually power and range. Or if it's not just F and it's W, then W is the ranged one and F is the power. M or H are usually accuracy, which means they usually have more rounds to them and they're a little bit further ranged, but they don't do as much damage. When you go to upgrade them, if you own the weapon, because you have to pay money to unlock it, and I'm broke right now. So if you own the weapon and you want to upgrade it, this is to equip or change it out. And this is the upgrade button. This is the same button that you see in the mobile suit upgrade that resets all the stats. So I've upgraded half the total capacity of this weapon. And if I go through and I want to upgrade it, I have to pay for the parts. But usually if you just select this, You know, it'll say you need a 1200 GP to buy all this, all these parts, and GP is just the currency. It's that shit right there. Okay. I've pretty maxed out this weapon. If I was gonna do anything else, I'd probably do the reload time. You got ability modules, and if you've got the parts to make them, you can spend some GP and unlock them, and basically they'll do shit like, if you've got a land-based mobile suit, which this one is land and space-based, but my goof is all land, so it gets a movement penalty, a massive one, to being in space, which means your boost speed, your capacity doesn't last long, and you don't go very fast, okay? But if I go into here, you know, and I go to maybe right here, you see these little star speckle things? This is a space refit module, and these droplets are actually water refit. So if I mounted one of these, it would relax the penalty, and I could use this ground-based mobile suit in space maps or in underwater maps without incurring a movement penalty. Again, these particular modules, the ones that look like computer chips in purple folders, those are the ones, the battle rewards, you don't want to sell because you can't really buy them. You have no option to buy. These are pure drops. Okay, you can't do anything with those. Flounder, you know, or Melander, however you want to call me. I'm Melander in this game, but you know my account's Flounder. What are the options to play for free? Since this is a free-to-play game, it's got microtransactions, that BC down there. You know, usually, if you want to like upgrade your deck cost, because each of these mobile suits costs a certain amount of resources, and this is a respawn timer, so you got to have like kind of a mix, or else you're stuck for like anywhere from 2 to 3 to 4 minutes, you know, just twiddling your thumbs while all your shit's blown up. So as you level up, you get 10 deck cost, okay? But you can temporarily increase it with 10 deck cost cards. I do not recommend doing this, because they'll disappear on you one day and you'll be like fucked. Okay, normally if you've got BC, you know, you can up these, or if you have the deck cards. If you want spaces, garage slots, you have to collect an item, and that item, you need 10 of it. I've only got 2 of them after I recently upgraded, but after you get 10 of them, it gives you 1 slot. Okay, that item is not in there, it's in here. It's called a garage ticket. You have to grind these shits out, and you get 10 of them, and then you can like make 1 garage slot, okay? And you grind these from events and just random drops. These exchange tickets function much the same way. You play a game and win or lose for the first time every day, and you get a prize in this screen that is the coordinate ticket. I won that from a lotto. This is just basically collecting all your shit here, and you get these paint sprays day to day for painting your mobile suits. But you get an exchange ticket right here, and with that, you would go to the exchange. And in the exchange, if you've... Oh, my shit. Oh, no, that's a deck cost ticket. Damn. Anyway, if you have enough tickets, you can get, you know, a garage slot, or you can get 2 DX Gashacon tickets or MasterCard ticket there, and or you can go down here and get some mobile suits. One of these, I'm pretty sure it's this one, is Char's Zaku from the series, the custom Zaku. You know, and basically I'm gonna just spend all these on garage tickets. My buddies say the DX tickets are where it's at. What is Gashacon, you say? Well, Gashacon, or Gachacon, is like a lottery-based chance system that's pretty popular in Japan for vending machines and various stuff, and so they kind of put it in here as a means to advance yourself. So in Gashacon, you've got all these volumes, right, of releases, and they've got the mobile suits in there that you want, and you buy the ticket, and you get a row of boxes on a conveyor belt, and you click it, and it, like, you know, fucking Wheel of Fortune style, you know, picks a box. Gold, you know, you get usually jack shit. Silver, you get better chances. Red almost guarantees you a blueprint. You buy 10 of them and you get 11 rolls instead of just 10. And you take your chance at getting the mobile suit you want. You know, the DX Gashacon, which is right here. As you can see, there are a lot better groupings, and there's a lot better chance of getting these kinds of, you know, good stuff on here. But the DX Gashacons can only be grinded through really hard through like weekly co-op battles or such. Uh, so it's hard to get the tickets unless you can get a hold of Banacoin point cards. They at one time, or maybe during special events, have an exchange ticket Gachacon, and so you can use your exchange tickets you get day to day to roll in that, but it's not currently enabled. That'll do it for this preliminary video on how to play Mobile Suit Gundam Online. Find out, what the fuck goes on with when you want to go do combat and do missions and shit in the next video. Peace out, boyos.